In this part of the presentation, I'll demonstrate how to use the app and I will discuss the deployment process. So first, I'm going to try to create an account. And password. And create an account. And it was successful. So now we can try to log in. And then it was successful. So now we can try to deposit money in the account. But first we can just view the balance. Just to make sure there's no money in the account. That's the checking. This is the saving. So now we can try to make a deposit. Like 2,000. I have to select the account type. And then it was successful. So now we can view the balance. And we can see the money was deposited successfully. So now I can try to withdraw money also. And it was successful. So now if I try to withdraw more money than I have, so it was successful. But now if I try to view the balance, it will let me know I have an overdrawn account. Yeah, so that's what it is. Alright, so now I'll discuss the deployment process. So to deploy the app, I built a Docker image which I pushed to Heroku Container Registry. So the app is obviously hosted by Heroku, and some of the challenges that I faced were in the deployment process of Docker images to Heroku. And the solution was to use the Heroku documentation, and they provide in-depth instructions on how to deploy Docker images to Heroku. Like here. So this is the documentation on the container registry. So one of the additional features that I added was the system to keep track of the author and the dates and time of each transaction. For example, on our all data page, we can view all the recent transactions. Just loading. And here it is. So this is the first one. So this is the account creation, and this is the time. And we can view all the recent transactions here. This was the first deposit. This is the withdrawal, and so forth. And I think this is an interesting feature because it lets us know who is the author of the transaction. Like here, we can see the user, the email, and we can also see the time and date. So that makes it very useful. And if I were to start this project today, one of the changes that I could bring is to use different HTTP methods, like post instead of get request. For example, any request that require the use of user information, I could use the post request and put the user information inside the body. Like we can see here, if we try to create an account. So here we can see that the request puts the user information directly inside the URL. So I could change that and use the post request and put the user information inside the body. And one additional feature that I could build into the app is to add a location tracking system to track the location of every user or everybody who makes any transaction in the app. So that sums up the presentation of the banking application system. Thanks for watching.